WBC champion, one weight down at super feather. He's in the purple trunks here and the black of David Diaz. And the big question here with him really is how much did the demolition job that Manny Pacquiao did on him, how much has that taken away from him? Could he ever be the same fighter again? And he is 33 now. Having said that, he is the natural lightweight of these two.
Yeah, Soto is an excellent fighter. He campaigned in 2 divisions, featherweight and super featherweight. But there were some really big stars in the divisions who were fighting each other, so he was kind of left out in the cold. So it's taken him a little bit of time to become recognised. He's always been respected as an excellent fighter, but didn't really get the chance at the top level to prove it. Well, here he goes now in the 3rd division with a chance to win the lightweight title. And I'm sure he'll really be going for that. This is a good matchup.
Good chance as well here for Humberto Soto. Nicknamed Zorita, like a fox, it means. Younger man by 4 years as well, taller, reach advantage for him. Just a question of whether his power goes up the weights.
Little mark in Diaz's eye, but it seemed to be a punch that did it, and then the heads have clashed since then. So a lot happened in the space of a couple of seconds there.
Soto it is, has got a problem by his left eye. He's dabbing that away. I can't see any blood from it, but he's obviously discomforted.
You see a red mark in Diaz's right eye, but that was before the clash. So I don't know if it's just a little scrape or we've got a better look at it.
Some 50,000 fans. This fantastic stadium. Oh, lovely left hand, and the buck of the knees of Diaz. Did he touch down? Yep, the referee says he did, and that's a mandatory 8 count early on here for David Diaz. What a start for Soto.
And he definitely touched down. It was his right glove touched the floor. I mean, Diaz has tried to start positively, but just took a little chance there, made the mistake, and he was punished for it. And I think his head's cleared. I don't think it was a heavy knockdown, but definitely a knockdown was called, and rightly so.
Bit of early drama with a clash of heads as well. And then Soto, well, we asked the question, does the power travel up? Well, maybe it does. And maybe Diaz is a little ring-worn these days. He has in the past. But he needed 15 months off after Pacquiao had beaten him in 9 rounds to Diaz. But he's taken account in that opening round. Well, they must be happy enough. Romulo Karate Jr. is the trainer in the corner for Humberto Soto. Things have been going well for him. He did box in England against David Hines 11 years ago at Hull. He was over in the country as a sparring partner at the time for Manuel Medina, the famous old champion.
Well, he started smoothly. Diaz trying to make an early impression, but you can see the glove touch down, a definite knockdown, and in his legs. You can see the effect also in his legs. Yep, definite knockdown, no question about that. Excellent start for Soto.
Soto's in his 61st fight here, by the way. He's only ever been stopped once in his career. That was in a Mexican title fight way back. In the purple and pink garb tonight, Soto. The black of David Diaz from Chicago. He's one of 9 kids, is Diaz, and a few of his brothers are here. And we're playing pool against members of the Sky team last night. Believe it or not.
A couple of decent punches again from Soto. The southpaw stance of Diaz hasn't seemed to have troubled him too much. Stepped in with a nice right hand, then a left hook. There's that left hook again. Looking smooth, Soto, looking smooth and strong and powerful.
Mind you, one of his defeats was against the southpaw in Kevin Kelly. And he was in that thriller with Nassim Hamed in Naz's American debut at Madison Square Garden.
Soto looking good at the moment. Diaz trying to find a way in, but just can't get close enough to do anything effectively.
And again, he can't really land cleanly, Diaz. He's a bit of a blood and guts operator.
Yeah, but he's charging in, making mistakes. That's what caused the knockdown in the opening round. And he's just becoming a little bit frustrated. This is really good work from Soto. Real confident look about his boxing.
Using his reach advantage as well, Humberto Soto. He comes from Los Mochis, which is a city by the Gulf of California. Nice right hand, and he picked it well. Able to box here on the counter as Diaz looks to close him down and put pressure on. As Diaz has that all-action, bustling style.
At times, Diaz is maybe just a little bit braver than you want to be at this game. You have to be brave, but just sometimes he takes too many punches to get his own off, and he's finding it difficult to pin Soto down at this point.
Just can't get to him at the moment. Soto boxing cautiously and looking for counter punches.
See, Soto has taken that southpaw jab away from him, so now we're seeing him lunging in with punches. He can't box his way close. The southpaw stance isn't doing him any good whatsoever. Soto is a real good pro. Nice little bust again from him there.
Blood by the right eye, too, of David Diaz.
That was the little mark in the opening round, but they seem to clear it up. But I think it's been worsened again.
Usual star-studded audience for big fights. They all want to be part of the promotion. They all want to see Manny Pacquiao, don't they?
Yeah, well, it's amazing the response here tonight. Unbelievable. They're saying 50,000 tickets sold. Tremendous achievement.
Here's round 3. Vacant WBC lightweight championship of the world here. Humberto Soto, the dominant partner of the two here. These two are pretty good mates out of the ring. They were quite friendly even when they got in the ring, when the announcements were going on beforehand. But of course all that is forgotten now, or should be anyway.
And Diaz trying to draw mistakes from Soto, but hasn't made a single one. And there's Diaz walking onto that left hook again. He's having to force some action. He can't box smoothly and get close. Becoming frustrated and been picked off.
Diaz might be well advised to go for the body. There's plenty of it to aim at of Soto if he can get onto the inside and wade away, but he's finding it hard to get there. He's heavily outreached here.
He just can't get close. I mean, Soto is so smooth. His reflexes are so good. You can just see the technique that he's learned.
Good shots there from Soto. They are getting a bit steamed up and excited because they know that the Pacquiao fight's getting closer as well. And enjoying the action here as well, which is warming up here in round 3. Humberto Soto looking to follow up his world title at super feather, becoming a lightweight champion as well.
A lot of frustration now in Diaz's work. He can't get close. He doesn't know what to do about this. He's been completely outboxed. But brave as always, trying to do something about it.
Smooth boxing from Soto. Diaz largely in another postal district.
And the strange, Soto's the one who's come up a division, but he actually looks that bit bigger. Taller, broader frame. Diaz is having to force, nothing coming smoothly. and he's the one making mistakes.
He's paid for that with a cut and a count so far. He did take a terrible pummeling from Pacquiao. It ended up with him cut, battered and falling face first onto the canvas and needing more than a year out afterwards. It was like a career-ending defeat, but he is back and he is fighting, looking to regain a world lightweight title here.
Well, he's putting out a lot of work, but not really getting much dividend from it.
Good head movement, but we need the hands up high, okay?
There is David Diaz. He's got problems here.